check ride without having to build a whole bunch of extra time. Because the check ride only requires 50 knots, not 25. Yeah, but you already have 50 knots.
Are you guys planning on flying the 152 or 172?
Because for your single engine CFI, you just need 50 knots PIC single engine. MEI initial will be 50 knots PIC multi-engine. So, and you guys already have at least 100 hours single engine PIC, so you don't have to worry about that for your CFI initial check ride. Training syllabus is fixed wing to see a syllabus.
Oh.
Why don't you just put a link? Training syllabus. Flight instructor curriculum, MEI initial. Flight time allocation presentation. That's just for the lesson. I'm trying to find what the minimum is.
I think that is based on the minimums, right?
Is that just based on the minimum?
I think so. Even the lessons are based on the minimums.
Okay, well if this is based on the minimum, it would be 22.3.
What?
And it's going to be more than that or less than that.
Oh, less than that. But I guess if you completed less than that, as long as you have the 50 knots PIC, you could then just switch over to 61 and take your check ride under 61 as opposed to 141.
The airlines really don't care if you're 141 or 61, right?
No, nobody really. I mean, the only benefit to 141 training is the reduction in ATP hours. Not for you guys, doesn't apply to you. But like for example, if you did your flight training 141 and you went to, and it was attached to a university and you got like an aviation degree, then your ATP requirements is 1,000 hours. If you got an aviation degree, but you did your training 141, but at a flight school not attached to the university that you got the degree from, then it's 1,250 hours for ATP.
For a bachelor's, right?
Oh, you mean like a degree? I think associates may count as well.
That's any degree, like engineering degree?
No, it has to be an aviation related.
I mean, as a minor aviation aeronautics.
No, the degree has to be aviation related. So aviation science.
But still, don't you have to fly with that flight school as well?
Correct. So if you want to get the 1,000 requirement, you have to fly at the flight school. Okay. If you want to get the 1,250 requirement, you need to have an aviation degree and do your training at a 141 flight school. For any other, it's the 1,500. So
but also if you get an aviation degree, that flight school should still also be FAA approved to give that restricted. Because PCC is not approved to give the restricted ATP.
Yep. So it would be like Embry-Riddle, UND,
UVU,
whatever.
Valley State.
There's a whole bunch.
They have a really good aviation program right
now.
Sure
They do. But yeah, for pretty much any other case, which is the vast majority of CFIs over here, and pretty much every single student over here, it would be 1,500 hours for ATP. So that would be the only benefit to doing your training. 141
but in that case,
you
they have to be on the whole licenses or one for
all licenses. You have to do your flight training 141, and the school has to be approved for ATP, and you have to have a degree in that. So if I went to Embry-Riddle and I got an aviation science degree, and I did my flight training at Embry-Riddle, it's 1,000 hours for ATP, and then I can go work at an airline with 1,000 hours. So like Alistair Waterhouse, the old scheduler, Billinger.
Sorry?
Alistair Waterhouse.
No.
He used to be a scheduler over here, and then he became a CFI in Troutdale for a bit. He was 1,000 hours. Which is nice, 500 hours less instructing time, I guess.
I think Stuart Shaw, he also only needed 1,000 because he was from Bear County University or something.
If you went through a university and you got an aviation science degree to a university that had a flight school attached to it, then it's the restricted ATP of 1,000. Okay, got a little bit off track, but not too much. Okay, so that's your commercial pilot requirements. There are slight additions that are changed to that. Like for example, for Hillsborough, the lessons 53 to 64, the solo cross-country time building part, you can now do that entire section PDPIC. You don't have to do it solo anymore. The stipulation, however, is you have to do the entire thing PDPIC, or you have to do the entire thing solo. You cannot start off with PDPIC, switch to PIC, go back to PDPIC, go back to solo. You have to do one or the other.
But before they put the new regulation for the safety pilot thing,
no, it's not safety pilot. This is like with an instructor.
No, I mean like before they took out the safety pilot part, that specific lesson states that you can actually fly with the safety pilot, and then they took that whole thing.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. So with the safety pilot, if you are flying with the safety pilot, you can do any lesson. You can do any solo flight with a safety pilot, and you can log that PIC as long as you were under the hood, and then both pilots can log that PIC. All right. But what I'm saying is they've changed it to now. Instead of the PIC time requirement, you can do that entire thing PDPIC. Yeah. But
still count towards PIC.
Correct. It will still count to your commercial check ride requirements. It won't be PIC time. It will still be PDPIC.
Why would it be not PIC? Because you're already single engine rated.
Because you're oh wait.
Yeah, it's after.
Sorry. It would be PIC time. It wouldn't be solo time. Yep. So it wouldn't be solo time is what I meant to say, not PIC time. Because you are rated and everything. You just cannot log it as solo.
Does that mean they said if you choose not to do solo, then an entire time building cannot be?
Correct.
Wow.
So if you choose to do it solo, the entire time building has to be solo. If you choose to do it PDPIC, the entire time building has to be PDPIC. Winter, I guess, would be the only real benefit. Like if you come in, if you're.
Yeah, you can't go, so.
Yep. If you're in November and the weather's crap, you either spend 6 months waiting around for the weather to be good, which is 6 months of rent, food, etc., or you just say, you know what, I'll pay a CFI for 40 hours of flight time, and we'll just go get this done.
Or you can ask CFI, hey, you can use the flight time, just sit in the back.
Yep. Or you can split the time with the CFI and say.
I don't think HAA likes that.
HAA doesn't like that. I'm talking, but remember, this check ride doesn't have to be for HAA.
Yeah, sure.
So you can go to another flight school and say, hey, if you want to join me for this, you still get to log PIC times. I get to still log PIC time. I still get to meet my requirements for check ride. So 40 extra hours for both of us, or 50 or 60 or however hours of time building you need. But yeah, but the stipulation for that is it's one or the other. You can't combine it. You can't say today I'm going to go solo, tomorrow I'm going to do PDPIC, today I'm going to go solo, and so on. You can gain it slightly by doing it solo, and then when the weather's bad, you get a safety pilot, and then you can both log PIC. And that's okay.
I mean, most of the flights I did the minimum at HAA, and then to get to 250 because we did 61, I actually found other pilots in the area, and I flew with them at Gauge Winds to get. I flew at 40 hours and got things at $89 an hour for the split it too.
Yeah, you can.
So
wait. Did you do it as safety pilot? How did you log that?
So how we logged it was as soon as we took off, one person would put on the hood.
Okay, so that's fine. Safety pilot one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
cannot
fine.
log second in command time if your
Yeah,
airplane
yeah.
is not rated for two pilot
Yeah.
operation.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yes.
saying.
Oh,
So
yeah.
don't get the idea of me and my friend can go rent a 172. I log PIC and he or she can log SIC. That's not legal.
And the safety pilot log PIC
Correct.
just when he's under the hood.
For if you have a safety pilot, both pilots can log PIC as long as one is under the hood.
Yeah, but he can log only the PIC time when he's under the hood.
Correct. So if you don't have your hood on, legally you cannot log that PIC.
Which is we can't put the hood on and taxiing and taking off and so
Sure you
like-
can.
What?
Sure you can.
No, I mean, but this is what always like in Florida in
I know.
high school.
But sure you can.
Yeah, you can, but was always the problem with the examiners. Like if you flew with a safety pilot like 2 hours total time, you have to like like 0.4, 0.5, increase it 0.5 or something with the safety pilot. Like the safety pilot log it as a PIC,
But you don't.
for 1.5, just 1.5. And
But
the other
under
guy,
Part 91, you can do your takeoff IFI 00. So you could do your takeoff with the hood on.
yeah.
I'm not saying it's safe. Don't get
I
don't.
should have known that and thought that I need more hours.
Run out and taxi for
They
Adrian.
let me like erase a lot of hours.
You know what's funny? I actually did a
Yeah.
00.
So it'll be one of those things where it's like legal but obviously not very safe, because technically you could taxi if you can't see the taxiway in front of you, but it's obviously not safe.
But last week I had my.
How you would taxi, right? And how you taxi?
Yeah, I wouldn't do the. I wouldn't try and explain to the examiner that I'm going to taxi with the hood on. But under Part 91, you can do the entire takeoff 00.
There is one instructor here who actually, Peter Livers, he likes to train out of the box sometimes. So last week I was doing my simulated instrument approach flight with him, and he said we're going to do a 00 takeoff, and I'm like, what do you mean? He made me wear the hood to taxi, and then taking off he wanted me to just look at the heading indicator and take off. He said if anything happens he'll take control as soon as he says my controls.
So wait, how did you taxi then?
Just look, no, sorry, not taxi. After we.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I can
Yeah.
see him telling you to put the hood on, but what are you looking at when you're taxiing?
Yeah.
Just kind of taxiing alongside.
There's no cameras.
Oh wait! That feels like the edge of the taxiway. I'm getting some light.
Oh, the center line.
Right front.
I think that's the first shot line.
It's kind of like with ILS Category 3C. You can do landings at 00 visibility. There's no visibility requirement for Category 3C landings. However, what do you do with the taxi? So if the airport is 00, you can land legally, but then how do you safely taxi to the gate when you can't see anything?
Follow me car?
No, this is no the follow me card.
Yeah, so it,
the cameras showing all the.
I'm assuming you don't have those things.
Oh,
There's no legal
I know the-
requirement that says you
I know
have to be able to see
some-
for taxi.
I know some.
I guess it kind of is because it comes under flying in an unsafe manner. Is probably where they're gonna get.
I don't know if this is true, but I have seen some Embraer aircrafts. They have like a infrared
Yeah.
panel that they can drop down for the zero taxi visuals.
Yeah, that would be synthetic vision. And a ton of business jets have it. I'm sure if you're Emory Riddle and you have a ton of money, you can probably get it attached to a 172 if you want. But yeah, that would be the only way past that safety. But no, 00, you can't see the runway. Legally, the FAA says you'll take off. So you could log that entire takeoff as good sign. It would just be the taxi and run up to where you're not going to convince the examiner that you did that with the hood on. So
Giving us ideas, man.
I mean, that's perfectly legal. I'm not saying there is a
Just
difference between legal and safe.
Yeah.
Things can be legal, but they can still be unsafe. But things could be safe and still be illegal. They're two different things. So legally, you can take off
But
00,
not safe.
but it's not going to be safe for you to take off 00 because if you took off and let's say you had an engine failure, now legally you cannot land at that airport because the airport approach, or no, maybe not engine failure because that would be an emergency. But let's say you took off and it's something required you to come back and land. You can't return to that airport because you're below the approach minimums. And so it's not safe to take off 00, but you can legally take off 00. But if you was a CFI and you were under the hood and it's an otherwise perfect day, then yeah, legally and safely you could do that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But for me, I'm not going to trust the instructor.
You trust in him for everything else. Why wouldn't you trust him for a
For
takeoff?
now, on the ground. No. But at least on the
It's
flight.
like I'll trust my CFI to send me solo, to send me for a check ride, to do all these complex maneuvers.
Not-
for me.
not on
But
the ground.
The takeoff, no, not trusting you for that. The like easiest part of your training, you're not gonna trust it. Okay, let's go back to commercial multi-engine. 119.1. So, with commercial multi-engine, not commercial multi-engine, just commercial stuff, privileges and limitations. Tell me what you can do and what you can't do.
For commercial?
Correct.
Carrying passenger and property for compensation of hire.
Is that a can or can't?
Can,
Are you sure?
under some conditions.
Okay.
Let's say what you can do first.
Okay, so what is those conditions? What are those conditions?
If you're not instrument rated, you can go for.
Okay, so there is that. You have to be instrument rated to carrying passengers more than
50
25 nautical miles during 50 during the day and not at night. 120, 12. Did I get this